So we've got a little bit of a background together.
Mhm.
And I remember the first time we met, actually, it was very serendipitous. Oh, well, do you want to share about that, actually? You probably remember, right?
It was quite funny because I was going, business coaches, they're not quite aligned, and I'd not long cancelled the services of one. And then all of a sudden, here we are having a conversation about energy and spiritual growth and evolving. And I went, oh, okay. So we've been friends ever since, and we've worked together.
Has there been any particular big sort of favorite aha moments, or what have you loved the most about that journey so far?
Well, interestingly, I find that my tolerance for fakeness has reduced significantly because I can see through people a little bit better. And as a result, shall we say, my circle has changed.
Mm,
There's people that used to be in it that are, as in close, are now on the outer orbit rather than a nice close orbit. And for me, I know it sounds totally random, but for me, it's that case of protecting the integrity of my environment as well as my well-being by
mm.
not having to deal with false people.
Yeah, great. I love that. And I love that you've experienced that to the degree that you have already, because I know that the more you travel on this path, the more heightened that gets. I mean, how good is that? How good is that for your BS meter? Let's
Oh,
call it.
it's really good.
One, to be turned on, but two, to be able to heighten and expand that such that, I mean, what eventually can happen is you're just not in the wrong place at the wrong time anymore. So you avoid
Yeah.
people that you're not meant to be exposed to, let's say the BS, what's not
Mhm.
good for your energy, because your sensitivity has expanded and you're more alert. And then new people come into your life who, it's like you've got an upgraded level of energy. So of course they've got a different level of energy
So
because
you
you're ready.
resonate differently, don't you?
Exactly. You're ready to interact with people that you weren't ready to interact with 6 months, 12 months, 2 years ago.
Messages come through a lot clearer.
Yeah, fantastic. And so the techniques that you learnt, do you still do those, the ones that you learnt on the day, like the cleansing
Not every day. I'm really a little bit naughty. I know that if I practice it, I actually will get more out of it. So from my perspective, I've learned to trust, but I forget to do parts of it. So probably need a refresher.
Yeah, I hear you. It's yeah, it happens to a lot of people. They learn something and then forget about it and do it a little bit and then get a bit rusty. And so,
Mhm.
yeah,
And then you go, what was I supposed to do? So I know I've elevated my results since I did the first lot.
yeah,
It's now just a case of going, all right, prioritize the time, because if you don't prioritize things, things don't get done.
yes,
And
yes,
as I've said to people for a long time, if it's not in my calendar, it won't happen.
yeah.
So I guess I need to get some stuff in my calendar, Tracy.
We can make that happen, Gail. No problem. Fantastic.